started here. Make sure I'm in the picture. All right. So here we are. And it's Happy Thursday.
The sun is shining even though it is
Hallelujah. We will do a sun salutation today.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
to be thankful for the sun trying to warm us up. Okay, so let's settle into our yoga seats with our feet flat on the floor and hands gently in our laps. Spread your toes nice and wide inside your shoes. And then come up on your tippy toes, pressing your toes into the earth. And then feel that pressure move into the balls of your feet. So slowly let that pressure move into, bless you, the center of your feet.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
You say pick up your feet. I pick up the calves and back. Oh,
Okay, all right. Then you know what? Just press your toes into the earth. Just press your toes down and you can move. You don't have to come up on your tippy toes.
okay. I
Yeah.
wondered why that was. God
Bless you again.
Muscles are probably so tight.
Your muscles might be a little tight and not ready for that activation. Yeah. So, you're welcome. So move the pressure into the middle of your feet and into your heels. And pressing your feet into the earth. Let's take a nice breath here. Take a moment to notice your body's response as you press your feet downward. And now let's all take a nice deep breath in together. And as you release the breath, gently release the pressure of your feet on the earth. Feel yourself sink into your yoga seat. And let's begin to connect breath and body. As you settle into your yoga seat and into the breath that will carry you through your practice today, take a moment here to follow the breath through the body. Just noticing your body's response, noticing how you're feeling as we begin. If you come upon any areas of tightness or discomfort, leave the breath there, giving those areas just a little bit of extra time to release and relax. Now taking a moment here to create some quiet inside your mind. leaving the events of earlier today off to one side and your lists of things to do off to the other. Focusing your attention inward and setting the intention to stay present with your breath, your movement, and your body's response. Closing the energy circuits in your body, place your tongue at the roof of your mouth, right behind your front teeth. Relax your lower jaw. And feel the relaxation move through your body as you breathe in and as you release. Now bring in some gentle movement to the breath. Let's bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And following the rhythm of your breath, inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. And let's do this one more time to each side. And as your head comes back to that nice tall center space, then turn your head looking over your right shoulder. And following the rhythm of your breath, inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. Let's do this one more time to each side. And as your head comes back to that nice tall center space, then relax your arms down by your sides. And press your fingertips toward the floor. Keep that stretch active. Notice where you feel the work of the stretch you've created here. Breathe into those parts of your body that are responding to this stretch. Now slowly turn your arms so that your palms face the center of our circle, keeping that downward stretch active. And just breathe into the effects of this stretch and breathe into how your body is responding to this change in posture. Now again, keeping that stretch active, press down and bring your arms as you stretch them out halfway up to shoulder height. And take a breath here as you make your arms as wide as you can. Now gently release that stretch. Breathing into your body as your muscles soften and release. And then bending your elbows, come into cactus pose. And let's take a breath here. Now bringing your forearms together in the front. Breathing into the area between your shoulder blades. Perhaps you feel a gentle stretch. If you choose to make that stretch a little deeper, you can press your elbows toward the center of our circle. Noticing where you feel the work here, breathe into it. Or you can just stay where we started with your arms together. Breathe into your stretch. Now let's open up, coming into cactus arms, and then bring your arms all the way back. Stretching your chest. You might feel a gentle arch in your upper back, leaning on the back of your chair, but open your chest and breathe into your stretch here. And then releasing here, let your arms come back to the front. Bringing your forearms together. And again, getting that nice stretch between your shoulder blades. Breathing into that stretch. And now let's open up wide, bringing your arms all the way as far back as you can. And again, opening your chest, breathing into your stretch here. And then gently release. We're going to do that sequence one more time. So bring your arms back to the front, creating that nice stretch between your shoulder blades. Always breathe into your stretch. Now open up wide. Bring your arms as far back as you can, creating that nice stretch, opening your chest, breathing here. And then gently release, bringing your arms back into cactus. And let's rest here, breathing into our shoulders, breathing into our upper arms, our forearms, our chest and upper back. And then gently release your arms down by the sides of your chair. Now placing your left hand on the leg of your chair, just let your left hand slide down to wherever you can reach. This is a gentle, good morning stretch for the right side of the body. Breathe into your stretch. On your next inhale, breathe yourself back into center. And placing your right hand on the leg of your chair, just let your right hand slide down, creating a gentle, good morning stretch for the left side of the body. Let's breathe here. And then coming back into center with the breath. And let's do that again. So let the left hand slide down the leg of your chair. And as you do so, take a moment here to observe your stretch. Observe how you're feeling, noticing where your stretch goes. And breathe into the stretch you're creating here. And then coming into center with the breath. And then placing your right hand on the leg of your chair. Let's let the right hand slide down. Again, observing your stretch, observing how it feels, and breathing into it. And then inhaling back into center. And one more time like this. So, let the left hand slide down the leg of your chair, observing where your stretch goes, observing how it feels, breathing into it. And then coming back into center with the breath. And now let your right hand slide down the leg of your chair. Breathing into your stretch, noticing where it goes, noticing how it feels. And then coming back into center with your breath. Taking a moment here, breathing in the effects of our good morning stretches for the sides of our bodies. Now with your arms gently by the sides of your chair, let's inhale up the front. Stretching nice and tall here. See if you can feel your spine lengthen just a little bit. Maybe you feel your rib cage moving away from your waist. Maybe you feel your core engage, helping you stay nice and tall. Here, let's take a deep breath in. And as you release the breath, press your back against the back of your chair, arching your back, coming into a supported back bend, and then opening your arms to open your chest and open your heart to this new day. On your next inhale, breathe yourself back into that nice tall center stretch. And again, taking note of how your body is responding to this nice tall stretch here. Take a deep breath in. And then as you release, let your arms float down by the sides of your seat. And taking a moment here just to breathe in the energy of our practice, sending it to every cell in our bodies. A gentle rest here. Now placing your hands on the sides of your chair, ease yourself to the front of your yoga seat. And sitting nice and tall here. Let's roll our shoulders back one time. So we're going to stretch between our shoulder blades, bringing our shoulders forward. Creating that nice intentional stretch between the shoulder blades. Breathe into it here. Now let's bring our shoulders up the front, all the way up to your ears. And as your shoulders come up to your ears, squeeze your shoulders up there. Really squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. And as your shoulders come to the back body, squeeze your shoulder blades toward the spine, nice and tight. And see if you can keep your shoulder blades toward near the spine as you bring your shoulders down the back body. And breathing in the effects of our shoulder roll back. Notice where you feel it in your body. Breathing into your chest, breathing into your shoulders, wherever you feel the work. Now we're going to reverse direction on our shoulder rolls. So we're going to start by squeezing our shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle. So you might bring your elbows together, reaching toward the spine. See if you can keep your shoulder blades together as we bring the shoulders up the back body, really feeling all the muscles in your upper back working to bring your shoulders all the way up. And then as your shoulders come up to your ears, you might feel a gentle release as you scrunch your shoulders up to your ears, squeezing them, and then bringing the shoulders to the top of the circle in the front. Stretch between your shoulder blades and round your shoulders down the front body. And breathing in the effects of our shoulder rolls forward. Moving into a nice spinal twist, place your right hand on the outside of your left thigh and bring your left hand to the back of your chair. Sitting nice and tall here, let's take a nice deep breath in. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your left shoulder. And see if you can visualize your nice tall back, your spine stretching and twisting, allowing the energy to go up and down your spine freely. Breathe here. On your next inhale, breathe yourself back into center. And let's place the left hand on the outside of the right thigh and bring your right hand to the back of your chair. Sitting nice and tall here, take a deep breath in. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your right shoulder. And let's breathe here. And then on your next inhale, breathe yourself back into center. Taking a moment here, breathing in the effects of our spinal twists. Now let's get into a little bit wider seat in our chairs. And if you can bring your heels together a little bit, nice and tall. Let's take some time to ask the sun, well, thank the sun for being out today, and ask the sun to stay out forever and ever. So sitting nice and tall, relax your arms down by your sides. Let's inhale up and exhale, dive down, hinging at your hips, placing your hands on your shins. Trying to keep your back nice and tall. Let's breathe halfway up and always with a smile. And then release down. Now stretch your arms straight out in front of you. And as you do so, see if you can feel your spine lengthen. See if you can feel the muscles in your back, the sides of your core, the front of your core. Respond. On your next inhale, breathe yourself up to a nice tall center, leaving your arms at shoulder height and flex your palms. Breathe your hands back to your shoulders and into your lap. Now roll your shoulders up to your ears with a squeeze, and then arch your upper back, trying to keep your lower spine nice and tall and straight. And as you arch your upper back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, coming into upward facing dog from your seat. Let's breathe here. Again, opening your chest, breathing freely. Now gently release your upward facing dog and stretch your legs out, flexing your feet up. You may need to move yourself on your chair. Breathe your arms up halfway. Sitting nice and tall here, take a deep breath in. And as you release the breath, again, hinging at your hips, come forward with a nice tall back into a downward dog from your seat. Stretching your fingertips toward the center of our circle. Let's breathe here. Notice where you feel the stretch throughout your body. On your next inhale, breathe yourself back up into your nice tall center seat, placing your hands back in your lap and bringing your feet back. Once again, roll your shoulders up to your ears with a nice squeeze here. And as your shoulders come to the back body, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel a gentle arch in your upper back. Upward facing dog. Breathe here. Now gently release, coming to a nice tall center seat. Taking a breath here. Once again, relaxing your arms down by your sides. Let's inhale up. And exhale, dive down, keeping your back nice and long. Once again, bringing your hands to your shins. Take a breath here. Now breathe yourself halfway up with a smile, and then release down. Stretch your arms straight out in front of you. Feel your back lengthen. You may even feel some engagement in your legs. Inhale yourself up into center, keeping your arms at shoulder height, and flex your palms. Breathe your hands back to your shoulders. And into your lap. Roll your shoulders up to your ears with a squeeze. And then as your shoulders come to the back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, arch your upper back. Feel a gentle stretch in the front of your body. Upward facing dog. Breathe here. Gently release your upper facing dog. Coming back into center. Stretch your legs out, flex your feet up. Breathe your arms up to shoulder height in the front. Take a nice breath in. And as you release the breath, hinging at your hips, nice tall back, let's come forward into your downward facing dog. From your seat, notice where you feel the stretch and breathe here. On your next inhale, breathe yourself back into center. Placing your hands in your lap and bring your feet back. Once again, roll your shoulders up to your ears with a squeeze. And as your shoulders come to the back body, arch your upper back, coming into upward facing dog. Breathe here. And then gently come back to center, relaxing your arms down by your sides. Let's inhale up and exhale, dive down. Once again, placing your hands on your shins. Take a breath here. And then breathe yourself halfway up and always share a smile. And then release back down. Stretch your arms straight out in front of you. And this time, breathe yourself all the way up to a nice tall center seat. Stretching here. And then gently release your arms down by your sides. Taking a moment here, breathing in the energy of our practice, noticing how you're feeling. I heard that. And placing your hands on the sides of your chair, ease yourself up. Now, you can also stay in your seat if you would like to. Okay, we're going to work from the back of the chair. So we're going to start out in mountain pose. So your feet are about hip width apart. Your knees are soft, your back is relaxed. And while you're in mountain pose, you can always wiggle into your mountain Really releasing your lower back. Let's gently roll our shoulders up to our ears with a little squeeze. And as our shoulders come to the back body, gently bring your shoulder blades toward the spine, but just let your shoulders slide down the back. And breathe into your nice, tall, strong posture, your nice, tall, strong mountain. Now taking a moment here, let's inhale up, stretching nice and tall. So as you're stretching here, spread your toes nice and wide inside your shoes. Feel very grounded, rooted to the earth. And as you stretch tall, see if you can feel your spine lengthen, your rib cage coming up away from the waist. Maybe you feel your core engage. Breathing in the energy of the universe and breathing in the energy of the earth, creating a nice connection between earth and sky. Now let's take a deep breath in together. And as you release the breath, twist to the right. When you reach your natural twist, open your arms to this new day. On your next inhale, breathe yourself back into that nice tall center stretch. Again, really feeling the stretch from the bottom of your feet all the way to the tips of your fingers. Again, take a nice deep breath in. And as you release, twist to the left. Reaching your natural twist, open your arms to embrace the day. Now breathing yourself back into that nice tall twist, tall center stretch. And then releasing down, let your arms float to shoulder height in front. And as you do so, bend your knees gently, coming into chair pose. And let's breathe here. Pushing through the bottom of your feet, let's come all the way up, stretching nice and tall. And then releasing down, stretching your right leg out, come into goddess pose. Again, pressing through the bottom of your feet, come all the way up. Bring your right leg in, into center stretch here. And then release down back into your chair. And take a breath here. And then again, pressing through the bottom of your feet, come all the way up, stretching nice and tall. And then as you release, stretch out on the left side. Come back into your goddess. And let's breathe here. And then coming back into center. bringing your left foot back, stretching nice and tall, soft knees, relax back. Interlace your fingers here, or you can hold on to the chair. We're gonna do full crescent moon. Those are side bends, so if you wanna hold on to the chair and just use one hand, please do. Stretching nice and tall here, soft knees, relax back. Let's lean to the right, full crescent moon. Breathing into the stretch here. And then coming back into center. Stretch nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And let's lean to the left, full crescent moon. And then coming back into center with the breath. Releasing your hands, wiggling your fingers, relaxing your arms down by your sides. Once again, rolling your shoulders up to your ears gently. And as your shoulders come to the back body, gently bring your shoulder blades toward the spine. And let your shoulders slide down the back. And let's take a resting breath here. And then heading back to our seats. So starting at the front of our seat, stretch your legs out, flex your feet up, relax your shoulders.
Okay.
Breathe your arms up the front. Lengthen your back, engage your core. Take a deep breath in. And as you release the breath, hinging at your hips, keeping your back nice and tall. One nice gentle forward fold from your seat. And breathe here. Notice where you feel the stretch. On your next inhale, breathe yourself back into center, placing your hands back in your lap. Nice tall back here. And let's take a resting breath in staff pose. Now coming back all the way into your yoga seat. Once again, with your feet flat on the floor, hands gently in your lap. Let's take a moment here to follow the breath through the body, noticing how you're feeling after your practice this morning. Noticing the effects of the energy of our practice today. And bringing your hands together at your heart in prayer pose. Let's take a moment here to breathe in the energy of our practice this morning and send it to every cell in our bodies with love and gratitude. And I wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Nice job, everybody. Namaste. Nice work. And you can take a nap if you'd like when you get home.
Before we go though, you're gonna turn that on.